35 extremes, one wrong answer and you're out. Almost nobody survives past question 20. Which one is faster? Cheetah? Or bullet train? Bullet train. 320 kilometers per hour, almost 3 times the cheetah. Which one is taller? Burj Khalifa? Or Eiffel Tower? Burj Khalifa. 828 meters. Nearly 3 Eiffel Towers stacked up. Which one is bigger? Elephant? Or blue whale? Blue whale. Up to 30 meters long. The largest animal that has ever lived. Which one is hotter? Lava? Or boiling water? Lava. Over 1000 degrees Celsius. 10 times hotter than boiling water. Which one is faster? Racing car? Or jet fighter? Jet fighter. Over 2000 kilometers per hour. Faster than the sound it makes. Which one is taller? Redwood tree? Or Liberty statue? Redwood tree. Nearly 116 meters. The tallest living thing on Earth. Which one is deeper? Grand Canyon? Or Mariana Trench? Mariana Trench. Almost 11 kilometers down. 6 times deeper than the Grand Canyon. Which one is heavier? Elephant? Or car? Elephant. 6 tons. That is 4 family cars and 1 animal. Which one is higher? Mount Everest? Or Burj Khalifa? Mount Everest. 8,849 meters. 10 Burj Khalifas. Which one is hotter? Lightning? Or lava? Lightning. Up to 30,000 degrees Celsius for a fraction of a second. Which one is older? Stonehenge? Or Colosseum? Stonehenge. Around 5,000 years old. It was ancient before Rome even existed. Which one is faster? Falcon? Or passenger jet? Passenger jet. About 900 kilometers per hour, more than double the Falcon's dive. Which one is bigger? Sahara Desert? Or Australia? Sahara Desert. Over 9 million square kilometers. Bigger than the whole of Australia. Which one has killed more people? Shark? Or mosquito? Mosquito. More human lives than every war in history combined. Which one is louder? Rocket launch? Or jet engine? Rocket launch. Around 200 decibels. Close enough and the sound alone would kill you. Which one is heavier? Eiffel Tower? Or blue whale? Eiffel Tower. Over 10,000 tons of iron. That is 50 blue whales. Which one is colder? North Pole? Or Antarctica? Antarctica. Minus 89 degrees Celsius. The coldest air ever recorded on Earth. Which one carries more water? Amazon River? Or Nile River? Amazon River. About a fifth of all the river water that reaches the sea on this planet. Which one is bigger? Greenland? Or Australia? Australia. More than 3 times bigger. World maps have been lying to you. Which one is taller? Great Pyramid? Or Redwood Tree? Great Pyramid. 146 meters when it was new. The tallest thing humans built for 4,000 years. Which one is heavier? Giant sequoia? Or blue whale? Giant sequoia. Nearly 2,000 tons. The heaviest living thing on the planet is a tree. Which one lives longer? Bristlecone? Or giant tortoise? Bristlecone. Over 4,800 years. It was already growing when the pyramids went up. Which drop is greater? Lake Baikal? Or Burj Khalifa? Lake Baikal. 1,642 meters deep. You could sink the Burj Khalifa twice. Which one is hotter? The sun? Or lava? The sun. Its surface sits around 5,500 degrees Celsius. Which is the bigger desert? Sahara Desert? Or Antarctica? Antarctica. 14 million square kilometers. A desert is defined by rainfall, not by sand. Which is stronger for its weight? Spider silk? Or steel? Spider silk. Gram for gram, spider silk is tougher than steel of the same thickness. Which one is drier? Atacama Desert? Or Death Valley? Atacama Desert. Parts of it have gone decades without a single drop of rain. Which makes more of our oxygen? Rainforest? Or the ocean? The ocean. Around half of every breath you take comes from tiny plants in the sea. Which one is heavier? Gold? Or lead? Gold. Almost twice as dense as lead. A gold brick you can barely lift. Which mountain is taller base to peak? Mount Everest? Or Mauna Kea? Mauna Kea. 10,210 meters from the sea floor. Most of it is underwater. Which is the largest living organism? Honey fungus? Or blue whale? Honey fungus. One single fungus in Oregon spreads across 9 square kilometers of forest floor. Which conducts electricity better? Copper? Or silver? Silver. Silver is the best electrical conductor there is. We use copper because it is cheaper. Which has the fastest winds? Tornado? Or hurricane? Tornado. 484 kilometers per hour. The fastest wind ever measured on Earth. Which distance is greater? Mount Everest? Or Mariana Trench? Mariana Trench. Almost 11 kilometers down. Drop Everest in and the peak would still be underwater. Which one is hotter? Lightning? Or the sun? Lightning. A lightning bolt is about 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun.